Holy shit. Why does it always feel weird to be back in front of a camera? What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Today, I know it's been a long time, but today we are reacting to some NASCAR. I couldn't leave y'all hanging. I've been posting my Resident Evil, finally finished that series up. So I was like, what a better way than to come back with some NASCAR. I know y'all are also probably going to want me to react to the old stuff. Now, I'm going to address that now because I know it's going to happen. I'm more than likely only going to focus on the stuff that's happening now just so I don't fall behind like I usually do. But today we're reacting to the Pocono Raceway race. These are the extended highlights by NBC, so original video link will be down in the description. Let's get into the video.
Back on their feet.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I watched some cars go fast.
Looking for the trifecta.
Had a lot of life going on, you know?
Front, Chris Buescher, Michael McDowell.
And I just wanted to chill and, you know, play the game. Hadn't been able to do that for a while. Especially a game I enjoyed. I know I'm over here talking about other shit while watching NASCAR, but it's like, we know what's going on. I don't always have to talk about it. I should be able to talk about other shit too, and y'all should just listen, okay?
Buescher, a great start. Able to get out in front of Michael McDowell. McDowell, the Daytona 500 winner from earlier this year, locked himself into the...
What I miss? Catch me up in the comments for sure.
Amarola down there on the inside.
Because I know I missed a lot. I've been gone for, what, 2 months?
Trying to draft past him on the outside lane. They had the momentum off of the tunnel turn on the short shoot into turn 3. The PJ1 up at that second groove gives that outside line that grip and confidence to be out there.
Jeff, you and I have had this conversation. The 10 is one of those teams that talked about...
I also want to address this now, too. I know I had said I'm going to react to, like, the Raceway highlights and Radioactive because I was really looking forward to that. Just bad timing, and it didn't end up happening. And I apologize. If you guys do want me to still react to that one, I will, because that was one I was actually, like, really looking forward to, like, seeing. So if y'all still want me to do that, let me know down in the comments, and I'll do that one, too.
Having a good start is going to make his fight to the front even that much harder.
A little bit of action back there in the back. Looks like somebody might have gotten into... Maybe gotten in the wall there, yeah. The 38 car is off.
Oh, he's back into the wall, so problems for Anthony Alfredo early. And the caution is out.
Damn.
Had a rough day yesterday.
Byron's in 12.
Turn 3 and an accident with...
Logano's in 9. Wait, where's my man's at?
Oh, that will hurt.
Chase Elliott is
26 yesterday. He was
where's
running
my man's at? Am I tripping? Is he not in?
just now.
That's really
I'm not
early
Bubba Wallace. He's
run
8th.
to blow a
Okay.
tire.
We'll see what happened. Oh, here's the car. It's late already. I think he's already having his issue. Yeah, up out of the groove
tire
pretty
went
far.
out?
Around the corner and into the fence. Not as
I
hard
guess that
as it
would've
could have
been
been. You blow a right
good
front
time to
tire,
be
typically
listening to
that's
what
going to
was
be a
going on.
really violent impact. Lucky for him, it does hit the wall and it's going to ruin his day, but he can walk away from that one.
As we get ready to go into the Geico restart zone.
Buescher gets a little bit away. They're more organized on that inside line, and there's good pushing down there. Now both lines got some pushing. See the car's getting out of shape. Michael McDowell into the lead. Buescher having trouble. Buescher way up the track.
Lost positions. Christopher Bell able to take advantage
Man, lost
of
dummy position.
those issues, and he moves up
He's
to
falling
third.
back. Yo.
Michael McDowell leading them down the Long Pond straight into the tunnel turn.
Truex right behind him.
And what a season it's already been for Michael McDowell. After winning the Daytona 500, locking himself into the playoffs, he's continued to put up good finishes week after week.
I think that's the key, right? The Daytona 500, we always see this team run up front at the super speedways, but they have taken a major step at all of the other race
consistent.
tracks, trying to move that win into some momentum into the playoffs. They know they're going to be a part of the playoff.
Fucking hate being inconsistent.
When they get there.
And the reason I'm talking about inconsistency is because I'm thinking about Valorant right now. If you guys don't know what Valorant is, you probably don't. It's a PC game. I be playing it with my homies and shit.
Jeff +9 since the restart for Kyle Busch.
And my inconsistency with my shots kill me. So being able to be consistent will always win.
When I got down to the turn and gripped,
no matter what you do.
It stayed pretty good. No bounce. So Feels like everything's right, just traffic, man.
Gripped and ripped. Steve, that's a pretty good one as Martin Truex Jr. goes for the lead here. Not sure you've heard gripped and ripped too many times.
Yesterday
gripped
it was
and ripped.
good. Today it's gripped and ripped. So that's an impressive run. You see the 34 gets passed by the
Truex
19.
in first
now
now,
under
okay.
attack by Christopher Bell. I believe he's got to give
Ooh,
up.
yeah,
the
Bell
second
finna.
position
Yeah,
here
Bell
in
took
turn
that.
3.
It's Martin Truex Jr. that's out front
It's
now
a good
at
race.
Pocono. Christopher Bell has moved up to second. McDowell back to third.
So Byron is the first car lap down. You were talking about messing up somebody's strategy. That's the guy that's in that position behind the leader.
Almirola's in
And
second.
there he is, trying his hardest to catch that 19 car and unlap himself before we get back here to the stripe and finish this stage.
He's just behind the leader as well. So as much as Truex wants to get in front of the 9, Byron knows. Now, like I mentioned, he will get the free pass, but that has put you at the tail end. While you get your lap back, it's still a big disadvantage.
Look at him fight down into this corner, trying to gain as much as he can.
A lot of speed. Will he try to?
Look at him.
Yo, he really gaining on him.
I cannot believe he even had a chance to get there.
Sheesh. Damn. Yo, he really did that. That was impressive.
Was able to unlap himself.
You know what William Byron did right there? He gave my fantasy team life.
Wow.
Byron is on it.
That was
I needed
wild.
him to be on the lead lap.
Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get there.
That was impressive.
That was
Go for
hella
the
impressive.
Restart. And ready to get stage 2 underway.
We got Penske Fords in that outside line, organized and pushing. Gibbs on the inside.
What will the Gibbs cars do? Christopher Bell rocketing into turn 1 on the inside.
Get ready to see what tires are worth. Those two Penske cars didn't come to pit
big
road.
move.
Yeah, the 18, a big slide.
Yeah, prior to that, Austin Dillon in the 3 car with a big slide up the racetrack.
William Byron stays right behind the 18 as they go down that short chute and into turn 2.
So just think about what you just said. William Byron, the guy we showed saved his lap by a few feet, is back inside the top 5 of this race. That's how much of a change that pass through turn 3 made for William Byron's day. Let's take a look at Kyle, or listen to Kyle.
Also, I'm going to say now, I'm testing some new stuff with my audio, so if it does peak at certain points or cut out, I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out my audio shit, so just letting y'all know.
Really hard, it'll stay, but I'm not sure I can maintain that.
Oh, that is crushing news for the 18 team. Kyle says he's going to try to hold it in position. Remember, part of the rules, that's the same transmission.
But honestly, I don't feel like y'all care about my audio. Not even going to lie. Because it's like overall, if the audio is good, you're not really finna worry about shit that is fucking up.
One-handed does not sound like the best approach.
Well, Ben Bayshore said we'll work on a plan back here, so they're scrambling back here to find bungee cords, whatever would work. So drivers, if you're in the seat, what can you do to make sure you hold it in the gear? The traditional thing is the bungee cord, literally wrap it around the gear shift and hold it back there in fourth. Does that work all day long, though?
Of that car not driving as well for Kyle Busch right now.
Car back on the pit road, unscheduled stop.
It's never a good sign when you come back on that quickly. They're going back to the right side of this car.
It's going to be 4 tires and fuel, Steve. Clearly a loose wheel. We'll follow up to just double check to make sure that's the case. But Ryan Blaney, who had a terrific run yesterday and really looked like it was going to be another good run today.
That was fast and clean.
For an unscheduled stop.
Got a lot going on kind of all over the racetrack.
That's like dead ass a skill. Like changing tires and doing all that shit hella fast, that is a skill that you have to learn. And they really do that job well.
So much so, he is singing while he's in the lead. I'm not kidding, listen.
Gonna fly like an eagle.
I guess when your driver's singing, Steve, that's a pretty good song, isn't it?
I love
I don't know
it.
about race time karaoke. I'm a big karaoke fan, but
Carpool karaoke.
Carpool. Well,
When do we? I mean, we rarely see this guy in such a great mood.
Yeah.
He was in a great mood yesterday. Loved his car. Talked about how good it was. He's been in an awesome mood today.
He just sang Steve Miller right there in the car.
Man, if it was stuck in gear on pit entry, and he somehow guessed the right pit road speed. That's amazing because everything's set off RPMs in second. If he was stuck in fourth, I'm not sure how you guess how you come down pit road.
I don't either. I don't know how you guess, but you guys mentioned how slow he was. Maybe he realized when he was trying to downshift before he crossed the line, the commitment cone, he realized I can't get it out of gear. I'm going to have to really overdo this or slow this car
Bubba
way
Watson
down.
second.
Dave.
Joey Logano cycled to the top of the car.
He in
Wasn't
first.
that disappointed with his race cars. You see Chastain now challenging Kyle Busch. But he said it took too long for it to get where it needed to be. So hopefully they'll make an adjustment there so it gets to Joey's liking a little bit quicker on this run.
There's so many lead changes.
So let's talk about
Not
this
lead
18
changes,
car.
like,
So he
lead
might take
changes,
off and
I
be
guess,
just
right.
fine right here under green, right? It's in fourth gear, everything he needs to do. Not going to shift anyway. But if they can't fix something, every time they come to pit road, they're going to be stuck in fourth gear.
Well, remember the stage is about done here. He's got to slow down for that, for restarts.
Think about restarts, trying to get that thing going, Marty.
Well, and Junior, I mentioned that you could see him just playing with a shifter knob a lot more than he normally does inside the car. It's almost like he was trying to force it out of fourth and couldn't get it to go. So this is going to be a problem for this 18 who clearly has a terrific car, has led 28 laps to this point, but if he's stuck in fourth, it's going to be a nightmare rest of the day.
I'm not sure the problems aren't on the racetrack too, because he missed turns 1 and 2 pretty bad. 42 car, Chastain goes around.
Did it jump out of gear there? You know, could it possibly jump out of gear in turn 1, and that's why he got out of the groove?
Saw Denny Hamlin going around Brad Keselowski. Brad's had
it's still
pace.
the second stage.
That's
This is the end of the
bold
second
move
stage.
for Denny.
And Brad's on much older tires.
Yeah, but Denny's showing some speed here. He may be a guy that can bring the fight to Byron later in this race.
And I think Keselowski guys are just kind of saving fuel at this point. They're planning likely to not stop at the end of this stage and go a little bit further. So they actually said, let the 11 go. We need to save fuel right here.
Well, I will say the 11 is not a driver you want to get on fire. Right? I mean, winless this year, 6-time winner at Pocono. We talked yesterday and a little bit more this morning about how this was a barometer for the 11 bunch. A winner.
Just
here
got
a year
really
ago.
into
So
it. If I did get hella quiet, I
it's going to be interesting to
apologize.
see. And I can't. William Byron was 2 feet, 3 feet from being lapped in stage 1. I continue to circle back around to that move he made on Truex in turn 3. If he wins the race, go all the way back to the end of stage 1 is the moment that kept him in it.
William Byron wins stage 2 from Pocono.
Hamlin
Denny
in
Hamlin,
second.
right there in striking distance.
Brad Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell. Chase Elliott will be the top 5 from stage 2. Haven't said a lot about Kevin Harvick. He was a winner here a year ago. Thought this might be a barometer for how the team is running, and right now, not as well as they were hoping for. He's outside the top 10.
A name we haven't really mentioned right in front. Oh, the 43 is up the racetrack.
There's Eric Jones.
Made contact with something.
All right, get to the bottom.
Left front tire's
Get to the
flat.
bottom.
You can see a bunch of damage at left front fender.
Yeah, I can't tell if he
But
was.
somebody's got some pretty bad damage.
He didn't hit nothing. Just the right side's down. 7K the whole
real
back
bad.
end on that
All right, that
restart.
was the smoke I think I saw on the back straightaway. And eventually it must have flattened the left front tire. He's got some damage to the right rear quarter panel.
He said the right side's down, but it's that left front tire that's completely flat right now.
To me, so look at this right here, coming off the corner, bottom of the screen. 7 car runs into the back of the 43 because the 43 hit somebody in front of him. I don't know which car that was, but
Oh yeah, they stack up. There's that.
the 38. I think he
Yes.
ran in the back of the 38 car,
Anthony Alfredo.
who is started off having a bad day with a right front tire issue early. Flights back on the outside. Kevin Harvick side by side back there with
Bowman's in
Chase Elliott
first.
battling hard. Chastain down into turn 3. Drifts up a little bit. He's sliding up into the groove. Oh, there's contact with the wall with Christopher Bell.
To wreck each other behind you. They're running pretty hard. All out front here, man. Hit your
Christopher
mark.
Bell has quite a bit of damage now to that right side.
Kevin Harvick taking advantage of that. Cleared both of them.
There hasn't been a wreck in a
Chase
while.
Elliott had control of this race.
Or like I haven't seen a wreck in a while. At least I haven't seen a wreck this race yet. They haven't shown it.
Ross Chastain.
Does he have a flat right?
The right
tire?
front's low. Yeah, the right front splitter's on the ground.
From that contact, I would assume.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So take a look right here. They don't hit very hard, but
Right
bang. Couple
Right.
times.
Yeah.
You know, Ross Chastain is an aggressive race car driver, and that serves him well. It also hurts him sometimes.
Now he tries to get to the inside. He knows he's got to come to pit road.
And if you're any of those drivers that just pitted for fuel, you are screaming for a yellow. There's debris. There's this.
Oh, shit.
A huge hit for the 20.
That was a good
Does he have
save.
issues from the same contact?
Christopher Bell, a lot of damage to the right rear. Still no caution.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Everyone
Why do I
going
feel
straight.
like somebody is finna crash?
No caution, but a huge
Nothing.
parachute of damage
Wow.
on the right rear of that 20 is definitely going to affect the handling and the speed. Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Larson, and Kyle, that's great. But if these four cat and mouse their way out of gas, could it be Bubba Wallace in the 23? Is he back there saving? He pitted, you know, about the same time the rest of these guys did. Priest behind him, Newman behind him, and now if everyone runs out of gas, it's Kevin Harvick's race. I mean, he only has 17 laps on fuel. He is not concerned at all. He's running as hard as he can. So anyone, Rick, can win this race if they can keep their car running for 11 more laps.
Oh,
I think,
shit.
though, that Harvick and Blaney, those guys are going to get close to catching these guys. If they don't change their pace, Harvick and those guys might get into the picture.
But if the 18 believes that they can go from here, they're going to pick their pace up. And so
the
now
one.
the
Look at the 1 and the 11.
The 11's gone. He said, "All right, let's go. We can make it from here.
Damn.
We got to beat the 18."
Damn.
So when the 18 launched, did he push the 11 into doing something that they didn't really want to do? Did he just run the 11 out of gas? Only
Really
time will
passed
tell.
him up like that.
2.2 seconds now. The gap between
Oh,
Byron
Kyle
and
Busch
Hamlin.
on a
Thing worth mentioning, I've continued to say that Harvick was the
On the
best
high.
car safe on fuel. That's no longer
He was
the
in
case.
like 6 not too long ago.
Pitted.
Now he in
He
3rd.
joined the racetrack. He is now the farthest car up, absolutely safe on fuel in 7th. So if every one of the top 6 run out, it could be Brad Keselowski's race.
And that was a great stop. They came in, splash of fuel, back out onto the racetrack, able to get back out in front of Kevin Harvick. But it's William Byron. Has
6
he
laps to
saved
go.
enough? Now 2 seconds separating Byron from Hamlin.
Holy.
Under 6 laps to go at Pocono.
I mean, you think my telestrator works bad. You see my fuel mileage notes
Look back
down
here. Yeah, the 18 starting to put the pressure on Denny.
Bro, for
I think
real.
Kyle just has a better race car.
I mean, at some point, if they both make it, right, now it's going to be who has the better car.
Byron has the best car, obviously being able to hold that 2-second lead now. We've seen that kind of pace out of him yesterday.
But we think Hamlin and Kyle Busch may have started early enough. They crossed the start-finish line. 2 laps to go.
Kyle Busch, I keep
Oh, that's
saying
intense.
it, had a lap more fuel. He pitted a lap later than Denny Hamlin.
Off of 3, and we're going to switch to pump 2.
All right, so there's instructions.
Oh,
that
Kyle
said
Busch
if you
not
come
gonna
off
give
from
up.
3 and you're seeing the white flag, flip the
2
switch
whole
now. We don't
laps
need
to
see
go.
it again. If you get all the way to there without seeing it, then I would
Oh.
assume you can finish at that point.
Tony Hirschman, the spotter for Kyle Busch, said pressure the 11. We're better on fuel. Run him out of gas.
He is pressuring him home.
He's running out.
Kyle Busch said let's have to flip the switch. Actually, Kyle
Oh
Busch
my
said themselves,
goodness.
"Let's flip the
Oh
switch."
my
He is
goodness.
There, part throttle.
Oh.
Turn 3, Kyle Busch going to the outside.
Trying to block.
Here we go.
Oh,
Kyle
no, he
Busch back
took it.
way up.
11's coming to pit
There you
road, so
go.
Kyle Busch now takes over the lead, taking the white flag.
That's
To
crazy.
go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Does he have 2.5 miles of fuel?
Jeff, you mentioned it. Pitted 1 lap later. Could that be the difference? We will see if he can finish this
Kyle
lap.
Busch finna take this.
This lap can be really slow.
7.5 seconds in front right now of Kyle Larson.
Yeah, he got a big lead.
Larson, slow.
Chastain's out.
Chastain, yep, up in the middle of turn 1. Kurt Busch is on pit road.
Kurt Busch ran out. Can Kyle Busch find the fuel for a half a lap at Pocono?
Come on.
Mid-long pond.
Now he's
He
8
got this.
seconds in front of
He
Larson.
got this. There's
And
no
still
way.
under power. Kyle Busch, what a day he's had.
He got this.
Can he make it all the way?
Max. Still out. We got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Busch
wild.
is going to win it.
Wild. Yo, that was a good race. I enjoyed that race. There was a lot of lead changes this race.
I'm Kyle Petty. Thanks for
What's up, Kyle Petty? I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. I know I talked a lot at the beginning, but like I said, I'm going to just say whatever I got to say at this point. And if y'all want to listen, y'all can. If not, it's cool. But, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm more than likely going to do a radioactive reaction to this race as well. So be on the lookout for that later today. And like I said before, let me know if you guys want me to react to the throwback race highlights that I said I was going to and never did. I apologize, but let me know down in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace.
I may finesse the bitch if I'm able. Run up, you catch a clip, get disabled. I never kill my brother, I ain't able to cane.